What you're looking at is a 1950 Studebaker Champion. Studebaker, if you're not familiar, they made cars and pickup trucks I think prior to the war, and I think they went out of business in the 70s, maybe early 80s, but I'm pretty sure it's 70s. Sounds right anyways. I do know that they made Champion from right before the war, so I think the mid-50s. Like I said, this particular one is a 1950. It's been in my family for a while. It's belonged to my granddaddy. Then later on my dad. Then later on my brother. And now it belongs to me. And quite honestly, it's an 8-cylinder engine. It's the original engine as well, by the way, which is pretty cool. But I don't know if we're ever going to do anything with it, probably not. But just for those reasons I outlined a minute ago, she'll never leave. I think my wife is wanting to turn it to a flower pot. Part of our flower garden. Like I said, this thing's rough. It's been sitting. I'm 35, and I can remember when I was a kid, this thing had been sitting for several years at that point when my grandfather got it. So it's never ran as long as it's been in our possession, my family's possession. But it's cool. I like to come out here and look at it every day. And my granddaddy's gone, my dad's gone. So it's kind of a connection to them, which is pretty cool. It's like I said, it'll never leave. As long as I'm around, it'll never go anywhere. Ooh, Spider City. So yeah, we got the fenders to go on the front. Both of them are in there. Got a windshield for it too. So we live on the coast of Alabama now. Used to live up around Birmingham, and the property we used to live on, my dad used to live on, windshield's still up there. Fun story though. So the property where they lived when my father died, prior to that house, the house they lived in before, we had cleared off the property out behind that house, and my dad had a Chevy S10, or the old square body saws. It was 80 something, I don't remember. Anyways, he had put the hood to this car in the bed, and we pushed it off back down behind the house. Well, I don't know if you know anything about southern United States, or really anywhere, pine trees grow extremely fast. And so we were separated from the truck due to the pine trees growing up. And by the time we got around to moving, they got around to moving, and long story short, we just ended up leaving the S10 on the property. So, if anyone finds a white Chevy S10 sitting in their backyard up around Birmingham, and there's a hood in the bed, hit me up, because I'd like to have it. You know, just go down there and randomly knock on some stranger's door, because I have no clue who lives there now, but also don't want to get shot over a hood. So, anyways, if you find it, I'm interested. I don't care about the truck, just want a hood. There it is. Yeah, like I said, Studebaker, they went out of business a long time ago. And it's a shame, really. Yeah, these cars were neat. The pickup trucks were really cool. Yeah, these used to be used a lot by traveling salesmen, actually. Don't know what the whole story is behind that. I just remember my granddad telling me when I was a kid. You know, because of the big boot in the back. There's a lot of space back there. I would open it but the latch is broken. And I'm sure there's spiders back there. I don't care to get attacked. She's a beauty. I mean, look at that.